What's up, Dokkan player? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Blaze. Today we are back with another Dokkan battle video. And today, before we start the video, of course, hopefully you guys are having a very good day today. And today we have here the EZA weakness for the physical Mega Shenron and the Super Saiyan 4 Tech Gogeta, who, by the way, have an incredible EZA in my opinion. Probably one of the best ones in Dokkan, especially for Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. But as you guys can see here, shout out here to Asuna or to Harry Turney on Twitter. The weakness is, of course, going to be here the Shadow Dragon Saga. Now, again, they're easy. Unfortunately, they come out this morning, couldn't cover those units because of IRL. But again, these guys are incredible. If you guys have not seen yet on DBZ World or Dokkan World, sorry, those units are disgusting, right? So, what's actually pretty interesting about the stage here is that once you actually get to stage 21, I'm not sure you guys can actually see it here, but you guys start actually getting here 2 Dragon Stones per stage. So, if my math is right, you are actually going to get here 40 Dragon Stones compared to 30. Which again, even though you don't have these characters, like I said every single video, you want to make sure you're actually doing this event here just because, again, it's free Dragon Stones, free other Kais, free orbs, all the good shebang here, right? So, again, shout out here to Asuna for the leak here for the weakness. And now let's actually take a look here at the category. So, we have here the Shadow Dragon Saga category. Of course, as you guys know, there's only be here 2 leaders currently right now. And your best leader, in my opinion, if you had to choose between Omega Shenron, who's not yet EC8, or Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, you want to make sure you want to go here for Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. And the reason why is because Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is a god. Not too sure why a lot of people are actually bashing this unit, which I feel like is a big crime. And the reason why is because Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is just ridiculous, especially when he has a 200% leader skill, right? When he's on the Kamehameha and the Fused Warriors, right? Or Fused Fighters. So, as you guys can see here, for the Shadow Dragon Saga, he is providing here Ki +3, HP attack and defense 150 across the board. But also, if you actually have characters who are also part of the Giant 8 power, they're going to be getting here attack and defense and HP 170 across the board. So, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is a monster. Do not be fooled. By the way, he is going to be here super effective against all types for 8 turns and also gets additional attack and defense plus 40% and Ki +4. So, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta having a super attack is like pretty easy, very consistent. And on top of that, as far as defense, he does have a 50% chance to actually counter super attack. So again, if you do have your Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, you want to make sure you actually use him as a leader, just because he's still really well built here. If you actually go back here, we do have your Omega Shenron. Now, Mega Shenron is not the worst option, and the reason why is because he still has the same leader skill as Gogeta, where for the Shadow Dragon Saga, he is providing 150 across the board. However, if you do actually have him Stream Z Awakened, then you will see here that his leader skill now changes to 170 across the board. So now we officially have here a 170 for attack and defense for the Shadow Dragon Saga category. So that's actually really good here. Now going back here, of course, you actually have here the sub-leads as well. You have Ice Shenron, and then you also have here, of course, Nova Shenron. Nova Shenron is a very weird character, which I don't like his design. And the reason why is because he's only a support type unit for, of course, the physical characters who are part of the Shadow Dragon Saga, as we see here, right? So his leader skill is going to be here, Shadow Dragon Saga, category Ki +4, HP attack and defense 120 across the board, which is pretty good. But then you see here, you come down to his passive here, and then he has your Shadow Dragon Saga category enemy, Shadow Dragon Saga category superclass allies defense plus 40%. 40% defense is really good, but it's only meant for superclass, so he's not really the best option in my opinion. But if you are already a full superclass unit or category, then you can definitely use him as a support type unit. Again, you do want to be careful here that if we actually take a look here at Asuna here for the data download weakness, you want to make sure that when you're going down the stage, you don't want to bring here any AGL units, just because, again, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is going to be here a tech type unit. So you could still bring tech type units, it's not the end of the world, but you do want to be careful just because, again, you're not going to be doing too much damage to Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. So now going back here to the character roster here, of course, like without a shadow of doubt, looking at these characters here, you definitely want to bring here the LR Super Saiyan 4s if you do have them, just because the Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta LR is just a behemoth. It's disgusting. Their passive is like a Bible right now, so I'm not going to read it, but you guys already know what they do. If you get a full 24 key super, you're going to be super effective against all types. They have guard on the first turn, and then when you actually turn here to Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta on turn 4, you know, it's pretty much GG here, right? Now, it's actually pretty good is that their leader skill is also going to be here GT Heroes, and also Fuse Fighters, which is key plus 3, HP attack and defense plus 170. So, again, an extra 30% also for the Kamehameha category characters. So, again, you do have a lot of good options for the Shadow Dragon Saga, as far as leaders here as well, right? Some characters here as well. You could bring here the LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku. It's not the worst option. But again, when you are against Gogeta, you could run into some trouble just because he's going to be an AGL type. You also have your LR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta as well. He's actually going to be really good. But what I would probably recommend is that if you don't have the LR Super Saiyan 4, I would highly recommend you actually replace him. Oh, actually, I forgot here that Super Saiyan 4 STR Goku is actually not part of the category. That's unfortunate. I was going to say you could actually replace him because he's much more consistent, but he's actually not part of the category. So you could actually bring here, of course, here, the LR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Now, the only thing is that with this character, you want to be careful because when you actually use him, if you are relying on defense, you can only get defense on his 18 key super. So you have to make sure that you actually give him an 18 key super. If not, on his 12 key super, he's only going to raise his attack here. So a kind of a flawed design here for Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, just because it hasn't aged really the greatest. But he's still a very good character. And on top of that, both the LR Super Saiyan 4s do have a turn 4 active skill as well. So that's actually pretty good. You also have here the free-to-play LR Shadow Dragons. Unfortunately, you're not able to actually rainbow them yet. But you can still definitely use them here because against Gogeta, they will here they'll actually have your D-type advantage as well because they're going to be an N-type. They're pretty much okay. They're not the worst one, but they do provide here GT bosses, category allies key plus 3, attack and defense plus 30%. So really good for the Shin and also the Mega Shenron as well here. Once we actually go down the road here, you also have here, of course, the whatchamacallit. You also have here the Tech Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Just in case you don't have here the In Gogeta, you can still use your the Tech Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. And the reason why is because this boy has a great chance of actually countering super attacks. His attack right now is not really the greatest, but I mean he's still really good. And also here provides here attack and defense minus 20% for extreme class allies. Now, unfortunately, you're not able to use it in the event, but you know, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is still really good here because again, after he super attacks, his defense is okay, but also he has a 70% chance to evade these super attacks. So definitely don't sleep on Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. As far as the other characters right here, they're pretty much not the greatest. But as for extreme type, you do have some good options here, right? You do have your Shin Shenron, who's a disgusting monster as well. He has a pretty long passive, which I won't read, but the more orbs you give him, the better his attack stat. But also, he does create his own Rainbow Key Spheres, so Shin Shenron is really good. Also, will link very well with the Omega Shenron. You also have here the... I believe I already talked about this character right here, but the Oceanic Shenron. I'm not sure if I actually called her Ice Shenron, but we have here Oceanus. Really good, actually a very good looking partner with the other Shadow Dragons as well. But you're unfortunately not going to be able to use her full passive just because the characters in the event do have immunity. So not going to be your greatest option, but if you have no choice, you can definitely use her. Going to be super good against your Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. You also have here the SR Mega Shenron as well. He's okay. He's not your worst option, but I probably would not recommend it just because his passive, which is EZA, is actually really good, but it's very useless in the event just because you're not able to lower the enemy's attack by 40%. But you are able to provide your to the full power category key plus 2 attack plus 40%, but only to full power, right? So your better option is to use here the Nova Shenron, the tech one, just because the tech Nova Shenron is actually a much better support type unit, where he's actually here to provide here to the Shadow Dragon Saga category allies attack and defense plus 30% to everyone. So Nova Shenron is definitely be your best support type unit in the category. Is there any other characters that I miss here? Oh, we actually have your Shin Shenron as well with the EZA. He's actually not so bad, but he's really meant here for the GT bosses here, right? So again, Shin Shenron is okay as a sub EZA, but he's not the greatest. His passive here is all enemies defense minus 50%, attack and defense plus 100%, defense and a chance of performing a critical hit plus 7% per GT bosses ally on a team. Oh, actually, he actually doesn't provide any support here to GT bosses. He actually gets a good chance to crit here. Alright, so that's actually pretty bad as an EZA. Alright, so that's gonna be about it for the character breakdowns. So actually now we're actually take a look here at the team building. Alright, and we are back here on the Dokkan Battle Optimizer. So we'll take a look here, of course, on the JP side for the actual teams here. So if we actually take a look here, we have our 2 leaders of Mega Shenron, and then we also have here the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Of course, in my opinion, the way you want to go here is going to be here Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. And of course, you want to bring in the LRs here as well, just because they'll be getting that 170 across the board. You also want to go ahead and bring here Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. And then you also want to bring here, of course, the Nova Shenron as well. He's going to be pretty good. Now, fortunately, when you are doing the EZA, you're not able to bring the same name update. So, you're unfortunately not able to bring here the Tech Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. However, you could bring here the Tech Full Power Goku, who's actually pretty good. And then also, of course, as well, you can actually go ahead and bring here another character, which, of course, is going to be here Pan for extra support. And then here you go, you have your Gogeta as your friend lead, right? So, as far as the team build, you want to keep these guys on the same rotation. They share 5 links together. And then the Super Saiyan 4s, they also share 5 links here together as well. Or, if you actually want to mix it up, you can actually switch these guys together as well, because they both share 5 links together. And then you have the support type units just rotating off, which is going to be really good here. So that's going to be another team build you can rock with if you have Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Now, of course, if you don't have Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, you can replace him here with the Omega Shenron, because again, he is providing that 150 across the board. But more importantly, you want to keep this type of rotation instead, because these guys do share 3 links together. They share GT, Shadow Dragons, and Shocking Speed. But more importantly, he's also providing support as well to the entire rotation, which is going to be pretty good here, right? So that's going to be it as a team build. Another team build that you can actually rock here as well is going to be here the LR Super Saiyan 4s. Now, this is going to be pretty good if you actually have these characters. So they're going to be here the leader for Fuse Fighters and, of course, GT Heroes. So you want to bring here the Super Saiyan 4s. Alright, there we go. Again, you could bring Vegeta as well if you want to, but I mean, again, he's not going to be doing too much damage here. Same thing for LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku. We'll just bring him just because the synergy is actually really good. You want to bring, of course, here the Tech Super Saiyan 4 Goku as well for the full power. And then for your support type units, you want to bring here the, the Pan as well. And then you want to bring here Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta just like this. And then, of course, you can bring here another friendly. Now, if you don't have here the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, you can definitely use the Tech version. Oops. You can actually definitely use the Tech version of Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta as well. Doesn't really matter, but of course, you want to go with your better option, which, of course, is the Int Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. And then, of course, you bring your friend here just like this. And then there you go. These guys are pretty much going to be destroying the event like it's nothing. Again, you want to hide Super Saiyan 4 Goku once you actually get to the last ending of the part. The last few stages of the EZA event, just because, again, he is going to be here AGL. So you're most likely going to want to do something like this and keep Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, or actually have both these guys just like this here, walking like that. So it'd be a much more better consistent. If you don't have the LR Super Saiyan 4, what's his face here, Goku, that's completely fine. You can actually go ahead and replace him with another character. You can maybe bring Vegeta. Not really the greatest. If not, you can bring here some flip characters where we have here Vegeta and Goku as well. So actually bring here Goku, because he is against here a Shadow Dragon unit, or not Shadow Dragon category enemy here, right? So he is going to be creating some Rainbow Key Spheres as well, which is pretty good. So again, this will be another strong team build if you are going to the event here. Now, for some odd reason, if you don't have here like the super class Shadow Dragon characters, you can actually go here a full Shadow Dragon category, extreme class, sorry. And then by doing so, you're actually going to have this right here. You can also bring here as well Shin Shenron. You can actually bring the LR here as well, just like that. And of course, you want to bring here the Nova Shenron, just like this. Unfortunately, you can't bring the physical Shin Shenron, so you are going to have to replace him with some superclass units. So of course, you can bring here the Pan as well, or you can bring here the Super Saiyan 4s just like this. Let's actually take out Pan. You can actually bring here Goku if you want to as well, or the... Is there anyone else here? I mean, like I said, if you don't have these characters, I'm trying to do a substitute, but I guess let's just go with this type of roster like this. And then, of course, you would actually go with, in my opinion, you want to go here with Gogeta as your friendly, right? So that'd be a lot better. Your rotation would be something like this, where you actually keep these Shadow Dragons together, and then you keep the Super Saiyan 4 together just like this. Or what you could do is that you could keep these guys together as well, because they do share 3 links together, which of course is GT, Fierce Battle, and Shocking Speed. So getting any Super Dragons is not be too difficult, alright? So That's gonna be another team build you can rock here against, of course, the EZA events. And then let's just see what we can actually do here with a free-to-play team, because I feel like it's pretty much all the options. Oh, I forgot, you also bring here the Oceanic Shenron, right? So let's actually go back with the team building. We'll bring you, we'll bring you, we'll bring you here just like this. We'll bring you, and then we'll bring Oceanus. And then I guess, is there anyone else that I forgot here? I guess you'll just bring here probably like a Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Or like any other character here, right? So let's just bring Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta just because he's much more consistent. And of course, a friend here, you bring here another Gogeta, or you can bring another Mega Shenron if you want to as well. Really all depends what you want to go with your team build here, right? So that's gonna be another team build you can rock with. As far as free to play, this should be possible, but it will be challenging, right? So your leader is probably gonna be Goku, which is not really the greatest. You have your Vegeta, you have the LR Shadow Dragons, and that's pretty much it. So as far as free to play, I don't think it's possible, just because there's not that many characters in this category. But shout out to Jay Fanta if he actually gets it done here, right? So that's gonna be available, boys. As far as my team recommendation, the one I probably would go with if I was on JP, I would probably go here with the double LR Super Saiyan 4s. We'll bring you, let's bring here the Vegeta, and let's bring here, of course, here, whatchamacallit, there's gonna be here Goku, just like this. We'll bring Pan because they're part of GT Heroes, and then let's actually go ahead and bring Nova Shenron. Nova Shenron should be part of GT Heroes, actually, so let's actually bring him for the extra defense, and then there we go, that's all she wrote. And that's going to be a team build, my boys. Again, let me know down below if you guys found this super helpful. Let me know your team builds against this event here. And of course, if you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit the like button, sub for more videos coming down below. And hopefully, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace! Alright, so small correction, my boys. I actually just realized here Nova Shenron is actually not part of GT Heroes, which I kind of doubted here, but I did my research here. So actually, you're not able to bring him in this rotation. So of course, you're actually replace him with another character. You can either bring here the free-to-play characters, or you can bring here, of course, the Vegeta here. So we're just gonna make things very simple, or even Trunks or Oops. So I'm just gonna go ahead and bring Vegeta just because he's a better looking partner. And then there we go. The team should work out pretty well here, right? So again, thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace!